Life as a royal is all banquets and lavish palaces. Right up to the point, you've got to ask your grandmother if you can get married. So what happened when Prince Harry came across this hurdle? In their Netflix docuseries, Harry and Meghan, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, Duke and Duchess of Sussex, detail how their romance grew.
I fell head over heels in love with her because my heart told me that she was the one that I was going to spend the rest of my life with.
Even though Harry was certain Meghan was the person he wanted to marry, he was surprised to learn he had one major hoop to jump through before proposing. As he details in his memoir, Spare, Harry was required to get Queen Elizabeth's permission before he could move forward with his decision. 2 royal laws dictate that the monarch must approve marriages for the first 6 people in line for the crown. This includes Harry, who is 5th in the line of succession. In order to give himself the best chance of getting the green light from his grandmother, Harry planned to ask her during a family gathering at Sandringham. When he finally got a private audience with the Queen, though, Harry was surprised by her response. Among the startling revelations in Spare is Harry's discomfort at having to obtain Queen Elizabeth's permission to marry Meghan. He writes, "It didn't make any sense, a grown man asking his grandmother for permission to marry." In the book, Harry describes approaching the Queen as she looked for dead birds after a hunt. Feeling nervous and holding 2 birds, he told his grandmother of his love for Meghan and his wish to marry her and said, "They've told me that I have to get your authorization before asking for her hand." The Queen apparently answered, "You have to do that? Well, then I suppose I have to say yes."
Oh, really? Please.
Boom.
The Queen's demeanor surprised Harry. He recalled, was she being sarcastic, ironic, deliberately cryptic? Was she indulging in a bit of wordplay? Still, he had secured permission, so Harry proposed to Meghan on the lawn of Kensington Palace.
I was down on one knee and I was just like, yes, you're so joyful and excited.
Then, in March 2018, the Queen made her approval clear in writing, ahead of Harry and Meghan's May 2018 wedding. During her long reign, Queen Elizabeth had to give permission for other royal couples to marry, and some of these requests were easier for Elizabeth to approve than others. When her sister, Princess Margaret, asked to marry Peter Townsend, the Queen did not give permission. In her role as monarch, Elizabeth was aware that the British government and Church of England disapproved due to Townsend's status as a divorcee. 2 years later, as an alternative, Prime Minister Anthony Eden agreed to remove Margaret and her descendants from the line of succession. This plan would have allowed Margaret to marry without royal permission. However, a few days after the plan was put forth, the Queen's sister decided she wouldn't marry Townsend after all, ending the scandalous romance. The Queen also had to balance public approval with Charles and Camilla's relationship in the 1990s. It took until Christmas 2004 for her to grant permission for them to wed. Even so, the Queen didn't attend the ceremony because she felt that attending the marriage of 2 divorced people clashed with her role as head of the Church of England.